What up, y'all? I'm back. It's Joe Peoples and the Peoples Podcast, episode number 13. And I guess the $1,000,000 question is, well, there's a couple, but one, where have I been? It's been 7+ months ago. Well, a lot's going on. Let's start off with the shirt you might have noticed, made by Zazations, Dad Life. So we finished the travels, and if you've been following the journey, basically the plan was to do a semi-retirement at just after 40, which was right when I turned, right in 2020 in March, and it was a whole pandemic going on, and we traveled through the pandemic. It's supposed to be a year and a half travel. It ended up taking about 2.5 years. We paused a couple times. We bought this house, fixed it up, rented it out for a bit, took some breaks while things were closed, hung out with family, all that good stuff. And then we finished the travels. So at the end of the travels, I didn't really podcast much. So that was part of the gap. And let's see, we've been on for about a year and a half. This is episode 13. We probably should be another 6 or 8 episodes, but hey, life happens. It is what it is. So that's kind of what happened. And we finished up the travels in June. And the next goal was to start a family. So we started trying, and right after that, it worked. And we didn't want to announce it too early. So though I was visiting friends and doing things, I didn't want to do a podcast and avoid it and not talk about it. And also, I didn't want to talk about it and jinx it, because if you know anything about being pregnant, especially at our older ages, there's always a chance for a miscarriage. And we were still in the first trimester, so there was just a lot going on, and that was a big reason for the gap. And I took a ride back home, and went and visited some friends and family. And I was thinking about doing a podcast actually with Kevin Rhodes and the Captain. Salute. We had a great time over in Kentucky. Saw my man Shiggity Sean over in Georgia. Saw all my family in PA and Connecticut and friends, and it was amazing. Saw my little nephew Lucas for the first time, which was so cool. So it was great times, but that was a delay. And then I came back and just got busy with stuff, doing stuff for Zach, and that's our son's name. He's going to be born end of March. Little Zach Attack. Super excited about it. And if you know me already, you probably already know that, but if you're just tuning in, that's the news. Little Zach Attack is due March 27th, which is a very cool friend of mine named Colin from college, UConn. And same birthday, so I'm assuming he's not going to be born on the actual day he's supposed to come out. It never happens that way. But that's what's going on. Big news there. Super excited about Zach coming. We were just putting together all the furniture and getting clothes, and it's fun. It's like I'm like reliving it, right? I feel like I'm buying things, and thank you to all the friends and family that got us wonderful gifts. It really, really helps. And I bought some stuff myself, and it's exciting to like relive it all over, and gonna be 43 and be a first time dad, so it's different. It's a very different life path, but this was very thought out by me and Aranza, so we're excited to go to that route. Then after that, my sister passed, which is crazy. A lot of people say we're like twins, and we were very close, and we talked all the time, even though I moved from Connecticut to Texas, and that was rough. That happened in November, and threw me for a loop, as you can expect. So I won't talk too much on that. And then my friend V, what up V, came in from London to visit us for Thanksgiving, his first Thanksgiving in the U.S., and obviously wouldn't have timed it with my sister's passing, but he had already planned it. And to be honest with you, I just wanted to be around good people and enjoy the moment. So yeah, we went ahead, and he came over and hung out. We spent a little time in Austin. We went shooting, and it was a great time. I had seen him a couple times in London while I was passing through. And he used to live in New York, and I was in Connecticut. He was in my wedding. We've just we actually met in Miami. We met before when I was single, actually, before I even knew Aranza. And me and Aranza are coming up on 8 years. So me and V are probably at a decade or close to a decade, and it was just great to see him, man. So that was what was going on, and then after that we just for Christmas came up quickly, and it was the last time we were gonna fly or travel or do anything before a little Zack attack came. So we went down to Mexico, but Aranza wanted to do a shower, girls only. We're gonna be doing another one with my family, but she wanted to do one in person in Mexico. So uh, I wasn't quite invited, and she didn't want to do it too close to Christmas, so it was like 2 weeks. So in lieu of just hanging out in Mexico, I decided to do 5 nights in Puerto Rico. I know it looks like the Texas flag. I guess they're kind of the same. Maybe that is the Texas flag. I don't remember which one I got. But anyway, I went to Puerto Rico, which is like my home away from home. If you don't know, Connecticut, I believe last I checked, has the largest Puerto Rican population in all of the U.S. Per capita. So I used to go often. I used to go like at least once a year. I try to in the winter to escape. So it was amazing going. It was in the 80s, like always. I got nice and tan. I got a lot of beach time. Did tons of walking, thinking, and just being in solo mode after everything happened with my sister. I just kind of wanted to get my head straight and kind of self reflect, self absorb, not self absorb, self reflect, and just go in and kind of process all the feelings. So that was great. I didn't expect to come back to Monterrey, which is basically the same weather as Corpus Christi that we live in, and have it so cold. It was literally freezing. My stepfather's one of his water pipes burst, so that's how cold it was. So it was rough after coming from the beach, having my skin get all cold and stuff. But yeah, so that was what we did there. And then we came back for New Year's Eve. We brought some beautiful T-bone steaks down there in Monterrey, which was amazing. They have amazing steaks and they're very reasonable. So they freeze them in a little bag to go. We brought them across the border. And then decided to make a cool New Year's Eve dinner. We went with Philly cheesesteaks. Shout out to all my Philly family and Pennsylvania family. And yeah, it came out really good. It was pretty amazing, and that was a great time. So that's really where I've been for this last 7 months plus. We're due March 27th, so we're in the third trimester. My last podcast was a little before we had started trying, and it just, was a lot's happened since then. So the last one, if you didn't see it, was in London, live with Bernsey and Mina, which was awesome. And actually, so they're people I make music with. I met online a long time ago. I think actually, give or take, as long as I known my wife, maybe even a little longer. So it was amazing to chill and hang out. Me and Bernsey had hung out before, once or twice, and then that was the first time I met up with Mina. He's met up with her before. We've all collaborated and made music before. So it was a really good time. I met a couple other people, his sister, and some of his other friends. And of course, I got to see my boy V again, which was awesome. Also, went to Ireland to see Shrooms and Leosa, which was really cool. And actually did a little bit of live music there. Leosa does a lot of types of music, and she also makes beats. And she had played something. She wanted to see if I wanted to jump on it if it was like something I was feeling, and I really liked the concept and the beat. So I kind of wrote something live, and then when I came home, I recorded it because we didn't have a lot of time there. But it was cool to work live with someone. So that's what's going on in life. That was a fast catch up. 10 minutes of giving you guys 7 months of what's going on with me. But yeah, so now we're in Corpus Christi. It's winter, and I have short sleeves on, which is amazing. And the weather's been great. I mean, it's gone from like basically high 60s to mid 80s. It's in the 70s most of the time. I'm really enjoying these mild winters. Definitely feel like I made the right move coming here. Lately, what I'm doing now is I'm driving for Uber Lyft, and I am doing that, 4 or 5 days a week. I'm trying to get in, work a little more, get a little ahead. And when Zach comes, actually about a month before he comes, my birthday is in about a month. I'll probably stop working then just to help Aranza at the end because it's getting tough at that last trimester. If any of you guys have gone through the pregnancy stuff, it's tough. You get big, you get tired. So I want to cook more for her and help out and make sure I'm here. And of course, if Zach decides to come early, which is definitely a possibility, I want to be here in that moment. And also take off a few months once he's here, just to get in the schedule and just be here for those first moments. And that was an important thing to me when I made this decision, going back before 2020. I really want to spend these early months and or years around more. So I've kind of structured my life where money's kind of taking a back seat and time's become more important. So overall, just you know, want to work less and have less things and not live any crazy, just live very basic, but also have our time back and be together as a family and create that bond and really grow together. I'm working a little bit more now because I know, I'm going to be taking a good amount of time, but also when I do go back, I only want to work a couple days a week. Luckily, everything's been working out great. The Airbnbs have been renting out a lot, so that is great and gives me steady income. The music's been great. I just noticed actually in the last like week. I don't know what the trend is, but it's almost tripled my plays. So I don't know if it's just a holiday weekend or it's a fluke, or that would be great. And I have a new project. It's gonna be coming out soon. I'm hoping to put it out in February. I don't have a date for you guys yet. Just like getting in the queue and clearing samples and stuff. So my birthday's the 23rd. It'd be amazing to put it out before that, but I'll keep you guys posted. This new project, yeah, like I said, there's a lot that happened in the last 7 months. So you're gonna see a lot of feelings and emotions come out of it. I think it's my best work ever. It's very different. If you listen to my music or you're into it, it's a lot of like faster, real aggressive lyrics, and I definitely have some of that on this project. But also, I have a lot of lighter side stuff on here. I have one song with my cousin, John Galla, and that one was it's a special project to me. It's amazing. It's guitar work and production by Rihanna Beats, and it's really a cool song. I played it for my mom, and I had to give her the words on the bottom because she doesn't really listen to rap or hear the lyrics fast enough. But she was touched. She told me she cried, I believe. So it's really good. My sister got to hear it before she passed, and she loved it. And yeah, it's a special song. And actually, in the album, it's kind of like the one that changes the rhythm of the album. So it's kind of starts like a little bit medium, goes stronger, like faster paced, and then this just totally changes it. And then I have a couple tracks where it's more just like guitar work and like feelings and like I don't know. I don't want to give you guys too much or hype it up too much, but it's been great feedback for the few songs I let people hear. People that aren't necessarily into hip hop, like my wife, my mom, my sister, a couple friends. I've just let them hear a couple tracks here and there. I don't want to give anyone the project away, and I want them to like feel it as an experience from the first track to the 15th track. And some songs are very short, almost like intros or something, and some are longer. But there's some cool surprises for everyone. Actually, people that worked on the album really don't know everything that's going on with it. So I'm happy to drop that and, give everyone a surprise thing coming out of it. So yeah, that's what's going on here. As far as the podcast, I'd like to get a little more consistent. Hopefully, it's tricky with Little Zack Attack coming up soon. Hear these jet engines in the back, because sometimes they fly. Corpus has a big military base. But yeah, I'm hoping to get more consistent. I have a couple good ideas and some friends that I'm probably gonna get on maybe via online, and we'll do that together. I'm gonna go back to put my better mic on here, but I just have some technical things. I just want to get out here quick and catch up and get going on here. So I hope y'all have a beautiful Friday, and I hope you're amped up. It's great to see you guys again. I miss you guys. The people I've seen in person, it's been amazing. I'd love to get live podcasts in person sooner than later. It's gonna be tricky, with having a kid. But ultimately, that's the thing. We moved down here, and it's really like a vacation zone, especially for all my family in the Northeast and/or Connecticut and friends up there too. Come on down. It's freezing over there. It's nice here. It's shorts most days, if not short sleeves. We do get a couple freezing days, like Christmas was really cold, but we get these like 2 3 day spells, maybe four, and it happens maybe 2 3 times a year. So we get probably 10 cold days. It'll be a little cool in the evening and stuff like that. But I've been in the fire pit in the backyard, really enjoying it, and yeah, just riding my bike a lot. I've really been enjoying it out here, kayaking. I feel like I usually put on a good 15 to 25 pounds in the winter, and it really didn't happen this year. I think I put on about 10 from all the beautiful Thanksgiving food that we made, the turkey, the ham, the stuffing, the mashed potatoes, all that good stuff. Um, but I was able to get close to regular weight right by around Christmas, and I feel much healthier. I feel like in the best shape of my life, and I'm really motivated. Becoming a father, I really realize that I'm going to be an older father, and I want to make sure I'm in shape and that I'm going to be able to play and beat little Zach in basketball. It's going to take him a long time to beat me. I'm not going to give him a free, easy pass on that for sure. Um, Other than that, we've been doing our thing here, getting into a little TV, watching this show called Parenthood, which I hadn't heard about before, but it came out a while ago. It's on, I think, Hulu now. And it's pretty cool. It's like four siblings, two brothers, two sisters, different ages, and how their lives overlap. And the youngest one was like the single bachelor, lives on a boat, doesn't want to have, like he's not into the family life or whatever, and then finds out that he slept with a girl a while back ago and didn't know that she was pregnant. She didn't tell him, and she just comes by with a 5-year-old kid. So that's kind of, without giving away too much, that's a good little snippet of it. The oldest brother is really kind of the fixer. He helps everyone, whether it's like plumbing at the house or relationship issues or whatever else. One of the kids has special needs. It's interesting to hear all the different stories and how they come. So I'm enjoying that. Not as good as, but if you like This Is Us, then you'll probably like Parenthood. This Is Us was amazing. Really glad on that one. Yeah, so just trying to get into like more watching podcasts and learning and baby stuff. Been working out a little harder and a little different, trying to get the older man stuff going and stay very healthy. And that's kind of what's going on in my life. Again, I don't know when I'll do another one of these, but I promise you will not be 7 months from now. I promise you they'll get better. I'm going to try to switch this up and add some guests, get some cool stuff going on, and talk about current affairs. Just keep it more often, and hopefully you just get a good vibe. But I appreciate all you guys rocking out with the Joe Peoples and Peoples podcast, with the Joe Peoples music, with the merchandise. All the stuff for little Zach that you guys have given off the registry or just random. I really appreciate it. It's been amazing just to these last 42, almost 43 years have been amazing, but these last 3 years have just been like an amazing journey. I mean, we got to do 6 months of a road trip in the U.S. and see all the national parks during some restriction times, which actually made it more wonderful because there was less people, which I love people, but it was just awesome to see everything, and have our own space, which was awesome. Highlights would be Zion National Park for sure. I think that's me and Aranza's favorite. We're both big hikers, and it was very beautiful. It's an amazing hiking place. Grand Canyon, it's just breathtaking. I mean, it's beyond beautiful. It's hard to describe. Uh, Yellowstone, just wow, blows you away. Um, Big Bend National Park with the stars and everything else was super beautiful. Smoky Mountain's really cool, though it's a little bear heavy, so be careful out there. We ran into one. And then Mexico was incredible. I specifically love San Luis Potosi, which is such beautiful nature and like it was hiking and swimming and so much green stuff and just very beautiful. Also, Oaxaca and Chiapas, same thing, amazing nature, very cool people, very poor, but very beautiful. They definitely don't lack anything in the beauty area. And Mexico City with the food was incredible. The tacos are so good. Vizalito, incredible. If you don't know, go watch out Taco Chronicles on Netflix. That's how I found it. But Vizalito or just YouTube video it. It's incredible. It's a car repair shop during the day. It's a taco shop at night, which is ridiculous and drew me in. And the big thing of meat is like bigger than me. It's incredible. It's very inexpensive. The food is great. Colombia was amazing. Had such a great time. Met so many cool people. What up, Walter? If you're watching this, man, you're a cool dude. You and your wife really showed us an amazing time. Comuna 13 is beautiful. Everything there was beautiful. Guatapé, oh, so incredible. I really, really enjoyed my time there. We had some great food, and it was very inexpensive and hospitable. I will be back, and we'll be back with a little Zack Attack. Europe was incredible. Rome was really like, the food, everywhere you look is so beautiful. I mean, that's me and Iran's favorite city in Europe, I think, overall. It just, it's incredible. We definitely will be back there. Also, Prague. Prague was incredible. Really, really, really love Prague. Just so beautiful. Definitely a different vibe on the Eastern Europe side. And then also Bratislava and Poland. It was that whole area was just incredible. People were so nice. It was inexpensive. We just had great vibes. Really loved it. I mean, actually loved the whole trip. It was hard. It was hard to distinguish what was the best, but great times. And yeah, that's what's been going on in my life for the last 2.5 years, and then catching you guys up hopefully roughly on the next 7 months. The album was going to be called Time Like These, and I will give you guys more info on it, on the exact drop date very soon, and that should explain some stuff, put some stuff out there, give you some feelings, some emotion, some part of my heart and soul, and yeah, for now, just waiting for little Zach to come. Just really, really can't wait. And waiting to get a little more into this podcasting and just continuing this health journey, eating good. Me and Aranza have been trying different recipes. Aranza took a pasta making class, learned to make pasta from scratch, as well as tiramisu over in Sicily while we were there. And still discovering some of the Corpus food. South Padre Burger Company is really good. The Seafood Boil, which we're not able to go to now. They have an all-you-can-eat sushi joint. I've been enjoying that a few times. There's a Thai place that's pretty cool. We got a couple things in here. And there's a Vietnamese place which Aranza loves, the Pho. So her favorite is still in Connecticut, but we have some good places we like now. So anyway, I'm not going to make this too long. I want you guys to have a beautiful Friday. I thank you for tuning in and checking me out. And this is a little quick catch-up episode. I will be back soon, and I will give you more news on my life, on a little dad life here, the Zack Attack coming, and also about the music when it's dropping, times like these. You can mark it in your calendar. I will see if I can get it out maybe before my birthday on February 23rd. I just gotta wait and see, but I will be shooting links and giving you more info on that. Maybe we'll even do like some little record release party online. We'll figure it out. But much love from your boy Joe Peoples. This is the Joe Peoples and Podcast, episode number 13. We're back. We're going to get this thing rolling. This is just a little taste, a little intro, just a little quick catch up to go on your fries of life. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day, a beautiful weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. I'm outie. Chill.